economist, but that's okay. So, and we have put a challenging target. And there are some people who have made it a business to come on television every evening and say, "Ye to bada challenging target hai." अगर रिक्वायरमेंट ही चैलेंजिंग टारगेट की है तो फिर और कौन सा टारगेट हो? Nobody likes to raise taxes because it's difficult. Because it upsets people. Because you run into powerful lobbies. It's not a walk in the park. So one gets a little bit, surprised, even irritated by people who simply come and say कि ये तो बड़ा challenging target है. भाई अगर आपको 2,900 बिलियन जो है देने हैं सूद में, जो कि और लोगों ने लिया कर्ज, और अब क्रेडिट कार्ड का बिल आपके हाथ में है, अगर 2,900 देने हैं तो कहां से देंगे? जबकि अगर 5,500 हो जाते हैं, उसमें से 57% जो है वो सूबों को चले जाते हैं. तो और बकाया रेवेन्यूज मिला के डिविजिबल पूल से द फेडरल गवर्नमेंट एंड्स अप विद ओनली 3,600 बिलियन, एंड आउट ऑफ दैट 2,900 बिलियन विल गो फॉर पेइंग इंटरेस्ट फॉर पास्ट लोन्स. And then from the 700 billion that are left, you have to take care of the entire civilian bureaucracy, you have to take care of Azad Jammu and Kashmir, you have to take care of Gilgit-Baltistan, you have to take care of the merged districts of Quetta, you have to take care of your defending your borders and your nation, and doing a development program. So yes, I think we have to challenge ourselves. And we should do it with our head high and with all the sincere effort. We should try to fulfill that. And inshallah God will help, and because of our sincerity and good effort and the solid teamwork, we will be able to make this transition as short and as painless as possible. Now, about the other side. And on this, since there were some comments from my friend, the speaker from Karachi, देखिए, हम क्या कह रहे हैं? हम ये नहीं कह रहे हैं कि जो एक्सपोर्टर्स हैं, वो हमारे लिए बहुत अहम नहीं हैं. In fact, we are saying that the exporters are the single most important group in this country for us at this moment. And that's why we are giving them from our hard-earned, very small pool of money that we have. We are willing to subsidize their electricity, we are willing to subsidize their gas, we are willing to subsidize their loans. And we don't want to impose any kind of a tax. But what we are saying is, if you are selling your products to your own people in this country, which are not exports, please pay taxes on those. Please be like the rest of the people and the businesses. अगर आप हमारे लोग हमें शफर जैदी साहब हमें बता रहे हैं कि टेक्सटाइल अगर 1200 अरब रुपए की डोमेस्टिक सेल करती है और 6 अरब टैक्स देती है, तो दैट्स नॉट राइट. क्या मुझे मुझे कोई इसमें कोई न फख्र हो रहा है न खुशी हो रही है ये नंबर शेयर करते हुए आपके साथ। But it cannot go on. And what we are saying is, please cooperate with us in paying the tax on the domestic sale of your products, not on your exports. We are not saying that. We are very humbly asking you to do your duty in paying your taxes on the domestic sale. अगर इसमें हम कसूरदार हैं ये कहने में, तो आप बताएं। हाँ, उनकी एक बात में बहुत वजन है, उनकी एक बात में बहुत मेरिट है। वो ये कहते हैं कि रिफंड्स जो हैं उनके फंस न जाए और उनकी लिक्विडिटी पे असर इतना न पड़े कि उनकी बिजनेसेस मुतासिर हों, इंक्लूडिंग देयर एक्सपोर्ट्स। And I think we have to accept and acknowledge the validity of that point. And that's why I went to Karachi, I went to Lahore, and I think Shazur Saab came with us, and I told them, okay, let us sit together and figure out a mechanism for refunds that is acceptable to you, that originates from you, where the time lag can be made minimal. And I think some good ideas have come up on that. Because our intention as the finance minister, it's not our intention to continue to use your money and block it for our purposes. What we're saying is this is a new regime and we all have to try and do our part. And I'm making a firm and solemn commitment in front of, I'm told 1,000+ people tonight. I work very, very hard to ensure that this problem is solved once and for all. So this is the point. अब austerity में हम क्या कर रहे हैं? देखें, where can we cut? We can only cut in the civilian government budget, which we did. From last year to this year, we are reducing it by about $50 billion, 50 billion rupees. And in an extraordinary gesture, those कभी इस मुल्क की शायद तारीख में नहीं हुआ हो, the armed forces budget is being frozen at last year's level. So let us give a big hand to our armed forces also. And their leadership, what they are saying, and we are saying, कि अगर sacrifice करनी है तो सबने करनी है। ये नहीं कि दूसरों से मांगो और खुद न दो sacrifice। और हमने सोचा कि हम कहाँ पे, अगर ऑस्टेरिटी के जमाने में भी वो क्या एरियाज हैं जहां हमें मदद करनी चाहिए, आखिर कौन है मदद के हकदार? And we said that there are 3 groups. First, I said the businesses, especially the exporters, and I told you that we have over 100 billion of subsidies earmarked for them. The second are the most vulnerable people of this country. We said that we must reach out to them. कि जो बुलाए गए, जो कि गरीब बेवाएं हैं, वो लोग जिनके पास तकरीबन खाने के लिए भी नहीं, जो अगर बीमार हो जाए तो उनकी लाइफ टाइम की सेविंग्स खत्म हो जाती है. So we reached out to them, and what we did is we increased the budget for our social safety nets from 100 billion to 191 billion. We almost doubled it. Similarly, we said कि अगर तेल की कीमतें बढ़ती हैं और उसकी वजह से जो हमारे बस में नहीं है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्राइसेस बढ़ती हैं, तो we will protect those consumers who use the least amount of electricity, those who use below 300 units of electricity, which is 75% of the consumers. हम उनके ऊपर कोई बोझ नहीं पड़ने देंगे and we will subsidize. लेकिन जो स्विमिंग पूल्स को हीट कर रहे हैं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी से, we don't want to subsidize them. तो हमने 216 अरब रुपए रखे हैं इस बिजली की सब्सिडी के लिए, जो कि लोएस्ट कंज्यूमर्स के लिए. तीसरा, हमने कहा कि जो सबसे बैकवर्ड या अंडरडेवलप्ड एरिया है मुल्क का, who have witnessed war and insurgency and terrorism and counter-terrorism, and who have been neglected for 72 years as the tribal areas of this country. और हम चाहते हैं वो इंटीग्रेट हों, वो पाकिस्तान के बकाया अवाम की तरह उनको अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिले, वहाँ तालीम का निज़ाम इम्प्रूव हो, and therefore we are putting 152 billion rupees for that. तो ये 3 या 4 ग्रुप्स हैं जिनके लिए हम इस ट्रांजिशन को जिस हद तक मुमकिन हो उसको पेनलेस बनाना चाहते हैं. So this is where we are. अब आप इसके अलावा इस बजट में जो दूसरी चीजें हैं कि रिफॉर्म्स इन एग्रीकल्चर, a national development program, ways to tackle inflation and unemployment, मैं इतनी डिटेल में नहीं जाना चाहता हूँ. I want to say कि जिस तरह मैंने कहा कि हम IMF प्रोग्राम 3 जुलाई को IMF का बोर्ड will meet and they will be inshallah making a positive decision on our program. लेकिन एक जो बड़ी डेवलपमेंट है which I want to share with you, the Asian Development Bank has agreed to provide $3.4 extra billion. ये फैसला आज ही हुआ है और ये जो है, जो इसकी खूबसूरती है इस डेवलपमेंट की, वो ये है कि दिस इज नॉट टाइड टू एनी प्रोजेक्ट, दिस इज बजटरी सपोर्ट. दिस इज व्हाट वी कॉल प्रोग्राम लोन इंस्टेड ऑफ प्रोजेक्ट लोन. और इसमें से $2.1 billion जो है वो इसी साल मिलेंगे, starting from the first quarter. So this will help the situation of the reserves and it will help calm the nerves of some people. And it will give the confidence that I think we are all attempting to have. So let me try and conclude by saying that yes, it's difficult, lekin most things that are worthwhile in life are difficult. And we have 2 choices. Either we can abandon the pursuit or we can redouble the effort. I think we will redouble the effort. And inshallah, with the support of all of you and our friends in the international community, we will weather this storm. And inshallah, we will give to the people of Pakistan the destiny they deserve. And I want to conclude by saying I know that you have an ordinance that is on the desk of the Finance Ministry, and inshallah the good news that I can share with you that will be done. Inshallah on Monday. So thank you very much, always a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Sheikh Sahab. and what a quick response we just spoke to him about this ordinance. And extemporized basis, he has called his secretary and now he has given the nod that it will be very, very soon. Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of entire fraternity, on behalf of the council, especially on behalf of our president, I am extremely grateful. Sir, I recall the last budget, in your last budget speech, in which you have cited a शेर कि तुम ये बात मुखालिफ से न घबराए होगा, ये तो चलती है तुझे ऊंचा उड़ाने के लिए, तो सर आप घबराए ना, किसी और सेंस में नहीं कह रहा, इंशाल्लाह ऊंचा उड़ेंगे, पाकिस्तान ऊंचा उड़ेगा क्योंकि ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मोहम्मद रसूलुल्लाह। With this note, let me just offer a vote of thanks. I am extremely grateful to Dr. Saab for his acceptance of our invitation. Chambar Bhai is not a guest of honor, he is host of honor. He is our घर की ओर भी था। My entire team, all the panelists, all the speakers, and especially when we envisioned this conference कि हम live streaming के साथ करेंगे, so it was a very daunting task. मैंने इसको चैलेंज को लिया, मैंने कहा नहीं मैं और तो I appreciate मेरे लिए नहीं मेरी टीम के लिए all the center must give a big hand, especially with the support of President and the entire Council, and this is for the first time in the history of ICAP and in the entire region की live center से conference online integrated service. So thank you very much all of you, and as a token of appreciation we have to distribute mementos. First of all, let me request Jawad Sahab and Shankar Sahab to give memento to our Honorable Finance Minister